Imagine being armed with all the right information literally right after an accident in New Jersey. Well, today, I'm going to show you exactly how to retrieve your accident report quickly and efficiently. So stay tuned because this explainer might just save you some serious time, stress, and honestly, a lot of money. Look, if you've been in a New Jersey crash, the aftermath is just chaotic, right? There's vehicle damage, potential injuries, and endless phone calls to make. But getting your hands on the official police report is your absolute first crucial step to taking back control from the insurance companies. It's the foundational document that everything else in your recovery process is going to be built upon. Okay, let's just dive right into our 5-step roadmap for today. We're going to cover why you need your report, what you need to prepare, how to actually get it, troubleshooting common issues, and finally, legal and privacy matters. All right, Section 1, why you need your report. Think of this as your master key. The official New Jersey crash report, which is known as the NJTR1, acts as the ultimate unbiased narrative of your accident. Imagine if the other driver suddenly changes their story a few weeks later. Insurance companies aren't just going to take your word for it, right? This report is your shield. It documents the exact vehicle damage, records physical injuries right at the scene, and captures things like witness statements and weather conditions. It literally tells the story of your crash from an officer's perspective, providing undeniable support for your insurance and legal claims so you get the compensation you're owed. Now here's the absolutely crucial point, and it comes down to the number 10. What happens if the police simply don't respond to the scene of your accident? Well, New Jersey law actually requires you to self-report within 10 days. You have to use the Department of Transportation crash form to report the incident yourself if there was an injury, a fatality, or if there was more than $500 in property damage. Whatever you do, do not let this 10-day window slip by, because waiting around for a report that was never actually filed can severely damage your ability to recover any compensation later on. Moving on to Section 2, what you need to prepare. Let's gather our ingredients. First off, just to establish eligibility, anyone involved in the crash can request a copy of this report. Now, before you start searching online, you need to prep. Here is your essential checklist. You're going to need the date and time of the crash, the exact location, the names of the involved drivers, and your valid ID. But here is the biggest pitfall we see, searching without your police case or incident number. The responding officer usually hands this to you on a little slip of paper at the scene. This number, it's your golden ticket. Relying on names alone will severely stall your search, so have this case number ready to guarantee a totally smooth, delay-free process. All right, Section 3, how to get your report. Let's get into the actual retrieval process. So New Jersey kind of operates on a choose-your-own-advisor system. They don't just dump all these reports into one massive database. If your crash happened on local town streets, city blocks, or county roads, it was handled by the local or municipal police. But if you were on a major state highway, the Turnpike or the Parkway, the New Jersey State Police took your case. Knowing exactly who responded prevents you from wasting weeks searching for your report at the entirely wrong agency. Let's break down the local police process first. If you are on a local street, step 1 is to identify that specific municipal department. Step 2, and this is important, call their specific records division first to confirm their unique procedure. Step 3 is the actual request. Many local New Jersey departments are now using third-party digital portals, places like LexisNexis BuyCrash or CrashDocs. Honestly, this is by far the fastest and most efficient method, usually getting you the report in about 24 to 48 hours once it's approved. Now, if your accident was on a major highway, you're going to use the centralized New Jersey State Police process. Step 1, visit the NJSP Crash Report portal online. Step 2, you have to select whether your crash was on a toll road or a non-toll road. Step 3, just enter your case number and pay the fee. There is, however, one highly specific exception here. If your crash was on the Atlantic City Expressway, that's handled uniquely. You actually have to skip the portal entirely and submit a direct written request to the Atlantic City Expressway Authority. Let's keep our expectations grounded with some exact timelines and fees. A state police report for a toll road is $5, while a non-toll road is $13. Local police reports are going to fluctuate somewhere between $5 and $15. As for processing times, local police are usually a bit faster, taking 3 to 10 business days, while the state police typically need about 7 to 14 business days. You should expect to pay these modest administrative fees to download your files, and definitely mark your calendar so you know exactly when to follow up if that deadline passes. Which brings us to Section 4, troubleshooting and common issues. It's time to build your safety net. This right here is probably the most common and frustrating question we hear. Why isn't my report available online yet? It is incredibly stressful to log in, punch in your golden ticket case number, and just see a blank screen. But remember, an accident report isn't instantly generated by a computer. The responding officers actually have to finish their investigations, type up the narratives, and then the records departments have to thoroughly review and formally approve them before they can legally be released to you. So you really need to give the bureaucracy exactly 7 to 14 business days to process your NJTR1 document. And hey, if it was a highly complex accident, like involving multiple vehicles or severe injuries, it might take even longer. Also, here's a vital troubleshooting tip. When you finally do get the report, if it seems incorrect or says you're at fault when you absolutely weren't, contact a personal injury attorney immediately. When you call, specifically tell them, I need to formally dispute the narrative on my NJTR1 so they can help you amend it before the insurance companies use it against you. And what if you somehow lost that little slip of paper at the scene? Without your case number, those online portals simply won't work for you. Don't panic, though. You just need to call the responding agency's non-emergency line right away. For example, the non-emergency number for the New Jersey State Police is 609-882-2000. Just call their records division, give them the exact date, time, and location of your crash, and let them track down your specific case number in their system so you can get back on track. Finally, Section 5, Legal and Privacy Matters. Let's look at who can actually see your data. A lot of folks are pretty surprised to learn that in New Jersey, car accident reports are considered public record. That means anyone involved, the victims, the insurance company reps, and the attorneys all have the legal right to access them. But rest assured, while it is a public document, highly sensitive personal information is typically redacted for non-involved third parties. This ensures your basic privacy is protected while still allowing the necessary legal gears to turn, provided you only use this document for legitimate insurance and legal claims. Okay, there is a vital distinction here that you absolutely must understand. Uncertified versus certified copies. That fast, easy online download we've been talking about, that's an uncertified copy. And look, that is perfectly sufficient for filing your insurance claims. However, if your accident is leading to a lawsuit and you're heading to court, an uncertified printout just won't cut it. You're going to need a certified copy, which is an officially stamped document. To get this, you can't use the online portal at all. You literally have to physically mail a written request to the Division of State Police Criminal Justice Records Bureau down in West Trenton. Before we wrap up, here is your quick compliance checklist. First, only request reports you're actually authorized to see. Second, know whether you need an uncertified copy for insurance or a certified copy for court. And finally, act promptly to secure your evidence. Taking swift action to secure your accident report is truly the single most proactive step you can take to protect your legal and financial interests after a crash. Don't just sit around and wait for the insurance companies to do the legwork for you. Keep that checklist in mind and always, always know your case number. I'd love to encourage you to subscribe for more valuable insights, and please share this explainer with anyone you know who navigates New Jersey's roads. Staying informed before the unexpected strikes is absolutely your best defense. And finally, please note our standard disclaimer. The information provided in this explainer today is strictly for educational purposes and is not a substitute for professional legal advice. Always consult a qualified attorney for complex claims. I'll leave you with this one thought. In the chaotic aftermath of a crash, your memory is going to fade, but the official report will not. So, are you leaving your narrative up to chance, or are you ready to take control?